Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now last episode I ended it like the end of November and I was like, I'm not going to play up to December. And then off screen I played up into December just to get a couple techs off the list and get, it was industrial efficiency and industrial, what was it? This one, production and efficiency. We got those two techs. And actually, oh, cat on the microphone, sorry about that. Let's see, they should be at the bottom now. Pop them back up to the top. Also that one. Anything fighter related, definitely need. So in the meantime, I did launch a counterattack in North Africa. The supply situation, bombing out the logistics, has been absolutely wonderful. You could, well, where is it? Thought it was this one. I can't really see it because the planes aren't actually there right now. Oh, cat's on the microphone again. Yeah, we'll have to wait, but this area is bombed the hell out. And actually, that reminds me that one of my Patreon donors asked for a renaming, and all Patreon donors get a renaming rights, no matter what they are. So Tyler Bacon is the guy's name, and we're gonna go with the Bacon Bombers. That's exactly what he requested. And just in case anybody was wondering, because I used to do it all the time, but it started absorbing a lot of my time managing naming rights and things like that. If somebody comes up with like a really good name for a unit, it'll go into the game. If it's befitting, if it's tied to you in some way, if it's befitting the series, I'll put it in. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you can ask for whatever you want as long as it's not offensive. There are I've got a couple people on a list. Dark Shark has been asking for a battleship, and oh, I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry if I forgot the subscriber's name, but he's actually from Malta and asked for a ship to be named the HMS Brave in honor of Malta and its contributions to the war. And I plan on doing both of those. They both want large ships, though, and there just aren't any large ships coming soon. So I might either do, some cool divisions or something like that. But anyway, there is an important decision to be had right now, and that's the Army of India. So if we choose this, we lose 500,000 men, 5,000 supplies. United Kingdom gets the Army of India event. The following, so the revolt risk in India skyrockets, IC goes down, and we lose a bunch of officers and stuff like that, but we need an army in India, frankly. Army of India. So now, does that automatically create an army over here? Or what? Right, no. It's MPs, stuff like, I got MPs and stuff like that over here, but no. I don't think those guys count. But anyway, let's continue playing. Convoy rating is actually doing, well, it's doing a little bit up here, but not a lot. Cat's mad that I stopped petting. I really want to, here it is. The infrastructure here is down to 23%, which means they can move very, very limited supplies through. And if we actually look at the combat here, they are suffering from 20% lack of supplies, which I love. Make sure there shouldn't be a problem here. I love that the upgrades are finally starting to trickle off. Japan, ooh. Japan annexed Siam, which is now part of their country. What is this? Republic of China. Interesting. So yes, we are going to go to Asia. We're going to go to Republic of China. I do not have a diplomatic point to spend. Oops. Let's do this. I have another RAF fighter squadron right there. Alrighty, so we're just gonna need to wait for a day to tick. Alright, who did they bring in here? Just some more divisions, but we're actually doing very well fighting them. Organization, somebody actually informed me my organization was super low because, and I think it's actually gone now. The fall, the fall of France gave me a negative 30% organization for land units. So my ships, my battleships that have been patrolling off the coastline right here, caught the Gneisenau on its way out. So let's see what happens. Ooh, oh, it's taking hits. 75%, and it got away. It's going back to port. So it tried to get out. Oh, the Tirpitz is right here, too. It tried to get out. It didn't succeed. It tried to get out, but to no avail. But that's good. That's good. We kept it in there. So let's let a day tick by here. Let's just crank this up to speed 4 for a second. I'm sad. I'm glad that we... I don't know how to feel about it. Well, let's see what's going. Did the Germans get in here? Ooh, no. Well, the 15th Panzer Division is in there as a reserve, which means this attack is stalled. All right. So we're gonna sit here. They're probably gonna counterattack. They did. See how well this works out. They don't have any supply issues, which sucks. I was hoping they would. Alright, these guys aren't going to be able to hold. This is kind of the way things are going to go in North Africa. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So let's go to Republic of China, invite to faction, accept. There we go. That's why I left all these guys sitting here, dug in, fully dug in. So every time the Germans get involved, things get a little ugly. That's what's been happening. All right, let's continue our port strikes over here. I like taking out their subs and ports. It seems to work out pretty well. Come on, come on. There we go. Wait. There we go. Bombing of Brest. The only thing that's over there is the Deutschland. And it's taking heavy hits. Oh, man. Germany's surface fleet is pretty wrecked. Yeah, every time the Panzer divisions get involved, it's like, fuck, get the hell out of there. The Italians I can fight day and night. The Italians I can handle. Where are the medium bombers? Right here? No, they must be over here. There they are. Oh, yeah, look at the infrastructure here. It's down to 2 something. Alrighty. Production. Alright, so these guys are going to be finished soon. I'm probably not going to build any more of these after this. The convoy's finished. Still don't have enough to fill out everything, but at least they're done. And we actually have some infantry divisions coming onto the list now. Not going to be done for a long time because I don't have... My practicals aren't that good yet, but at least we got them coming now. And these guys are retreating at what speed? Wow! Really fast, it looks like. Air combat. That's no big deal. How's the bombing of Brest going? Well, I think it's going pretty well because I don't see the Deutschland anymore. I think we actually sunk it. I think we sank the Deutschland. Well, we're doing okay down here. We are doing... Well, I mean, we're holding steady. They could throw themselves against our defensive lines day and night. And it's not going to affect me in the slightest bit. I mean, we can hold them off. When are they going to arrive? December 12th. Oh, okay. Now it's going. I was like, what the fuck? This guy, I don't remember what he was supposed to go for. What he was supposed to attach to. Artillery, anti-tank, armored cars. He was supposed to attach to somebody. I gotta write this shit down. I think it was somebody down here. You know what? I think it was the Anzac troops. It was these guys. That's who he's supposed to go with. So let's move them up here. Let's grab a couple of these ships. Well, he's already right there, so let's move you down here. This is supporting the Anzac troops. That's what that was. Alright, are we gonna make it back here? Armored unit organization. Airplane radio communication. Very good. Now, did that Army of India thing actually create an army in India? I mean, I think there's more units than there was before, but they're all real small. I don't really see much. Royal Tank Regiment. I gotta make these Gurkhas. How many won't let me make it? Let's see. It doesn't seem like it's gonna put a limit on it. No, I don't see a limit. So we can make all the Gurkhas we want and just attach Gurkhas to everyone because they're fucking awesome. Well, let's, we have Marines coming off the list, right? Which are pretty full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get another one. Engineers, mixed support, pack artillery, medium recon. What about these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, we'll just leave it for now. I am gonna build those Gurkhas though. Maybe when should I do that though? All right, so these guys got to retreat. Light armor designs. Ooh, nice. Light tanks are now Vickers Mark 6Bs. Vickers light tanks. Those guys will finish. These guys won't finish till June of 39. Are they gonna attack me or no? They did. That's gonna be a slaughter though. Oh yeah, the cavalry attack, but the Panzer division's in there too. Ooh, medium armor designs as well. I mean, these guys are gonna fall out. And we're gonna sit here. We could absorb this all day and night. Still don't have any lack of supplies? Really? Where are they getting them from? I mean, we're bombing the shit out of their supply lines. Oh, there's some Italian fighters. I was wondering when they'd show up. I honestly thought that the supply situation would be a lot more critical. Considering we've completely wrecked the supply lines. I mean, during my little counteroffensive there, we were fine. They've already lost about 10% of their organization. It started at about 51, I think. Fort modifier, experience, territorial pride. Oh, I was like, why did that happen? That happened because of the what's it called? We lost like 3,500 army officers going to India. Or I'll take corps. And if I want, I can always send more units to why can't I talk this morning? It's North Africa, which I'm going to do right. Well, I'm going to send this guy in. That's just going to help the Anzac. That's going to make this a proper division. And they'll be able to join the fight and actually do something. Wait. I'm confused now. We're fighting Japan now? When did that happen? Japan joined the Axis? Did I miss that? I was hoping that would take longer. Install Puppet, Conquer. We never added the Conquer war goal to Germany? Italy, add war goal. I can't add the war goal to acquire territory. Occupation of Japan, conquer. I'll put that in there. Well, Singapore's a tough nut. So what we could do is, if we want, we could just fall back to Singapore and defend that until the cows come home. I mean, these are just garrison detachments. There's nothing there. But that means we do need to start thinking about, as much as I want it... Wait, where is it? Where's my fleet? Not you, not you. This one? As much as I want it to hang out and help out over here, Italian Navy's basically gone. German Navy's basically gone. So, I think these guys are going to get rebased. That also means we're going to need to help fight the Japanese. Like in India, do we actually have any decent troops? We have a lot of troops. There are a lot of troops here now. MPs and stuff like that, though. But what we could do is grab everybody and basically send them over to the Burmese front to... well, what we would do is take off the ones we don't want to move there. Like the actual division... Maybe leave the militia, the MPs, but the actual divisions will move over there. There are a lot of troops. I gotta say, there are a decent amount. I mean, like, they're all 11, 12,000 troops. And then we'll get them all nice and organized. So let's move them over here. Let's do this. Strategically redeploy them over here. Well, so that's something we have to worry about now. And we're gonna need troops. Should I actually send... No, should we just... Let's... I feel like we should actually bother sending troops over to, Right, you're the East Anglia Eldershot Command. I feel like we should actually send some troops over there. So let's grab these guys. I think sending a corps over is going to be the right idea. Well, they're all right here already. So let's grab our ships. Leave the landing craft off. Have to send them with escort. I doubt there's any ships over here anymore. I think we sank everything. I think when we, infantry and I take weapons. I think when we joined, when China joined the Allies, Japan joined the Axis. What did I just tell them to do? Did I rebase those guys? I thought I port strike. Port strike. There's nobody there. The Tirpitz is in the English Channel and found our freaking transports. Naval strike right there. How did the Tirpitz... How did they do that? Well, let's see if the naval bombers can get over there. Should be able to hit it. Looks like they knocked its organization down. That's it. Infantry. Take this off the list. It's still 1938, so we're not in 1939 yet. So now the Tirpitz is right here. We know he's there. We can do this. Knock his organization down at least. Try to hit him. I mean, the Bismarck and the Scharnhorst are gone. So we don't have to worry about that right now. They're still attacking us down here. I'm honestly not terribly concerned. Their organization's down by about half. And ours is still super strong. Bet we're getting a ton of good experience from this kind of stuff. Defensive doctrine. 70.8. 70.9. Those guys, he's creeping up slowly. This is probably creeping up a little quicker. Combatants Cross. Conspicuous Gallantry Medal. I love the name of that medal. Conspicuous Gallantry. Not like a hidden gallantry. Conspicuous. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab... I thought it was this one. Is the... I thought what we did was we grabbed... this guy right here. Load them up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some battleships and the liners. We're going to merge them together so they have escort. And these guys are moving over to Singapore. There we are. Alright, so at least we'll have the garrisons go back here. We should probably actually strategically redeploy them like this. We'll get some units down there. We'll move these guys to the Burmese, the coastline. I almost said coastline, the border. It's a weird morning for me. I'm going into work at like 9 o'clock today instead of 6:30, so it's a wonky morning for me. I think it's really throwing me off. Oh, look at this. We lost 1,695 men. They lost 9,000 in that battle, throwing themselves against our lines here. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to counterattack. We're going to counterattack and see what we can do. They got a lot of men here. I mean, the Panzer Division's wrecked, though, so we might have... I mean, it says negative, but I don't think it's negative. Ah, lack of supplies. That's what I wanted to see. Lack of supplies. The 15th Panzer Division is spent. Spent. Alrighty, 30. Well, we might be able to make more progress on 30. I mean, we can throw these guys into the attack, see how well they do. 20. Ah, it's creeping down. Well, we do have the 21st Panzer Division fresh right there, so let's call that off. I don't think we're in a position to really do that right now. We're going to keep hitting the supply lines, though. That seems to be doing the trick pretty well. If we can knock them down even further, we'll be good to go. Yeah, they're never going to be able to attack me. They're never going to be able to attack me. Forts and dug in. Hitting their supply lines, so if we go and look at this, they probably should be out of supplies still. Yeah, lack of supplies. Still hitting the supply lines. I can't seem to get it any lower than about 2.5. I have no idea. Battlefield modified armor. I was going to let a couple of these tick up just so we can get that defensiveness on my armor. I want to make sure that we can withstand the Germans. Let's see, there's my stack heading over to Singapore. Oh, what happened to these guys? Go back to port, friends. You know, I bet the Germans have been periodically striking them. Did I have these guys continuously hitting the... I keep forgetting about this. I send these guys up to strike. We got to check this. Hang on. Intelligence, no. Theater, no. Here. And then we go to number 6, I think. Sinker name, sinker type. Owner. Germany. So, let's see. Z Flotilla. Admiral Scheer is down. Admiral Hipper is down. The Deutschland. Yeah, we did sink the Deutschland. A bunch of U-boats. Hessen. See, Scharnhorst sunk by medium bombers. Bismarck sunk by naval bombers. Graf Spee sunk by naval bombers. I don't see the Tirpitz, so it must have moved. The Tirpitz is out there somewhere, but the Scharnhorst and the Bismarck are dead, and most of their heavy cruisers are gone as well. Don't know where it moved to, but that's okay. So the Tirpitz and the Gneisenau are still out there. Can hang on to that's okay though. That's okay. So, stalemate. I mean, we managed to improve our situation by bombing out their supply lines, which is working pretty well. I mean, it's knocking off 20% of their combat effectiveness, basically. Here we go. Lack of supply. Well, it's varying. What we could really use is more bombers. I don't know. Our strategic bombers aren't really good at that kind of thing, are they? Let's bring them in just to give us a little edge. We'll bring in some strategic bombers, these French ones. We'll bring them in and see if that makes any difference. Is that the Tirpitz? That is the Tirpitz. It's still there. These guys are really good at bombing ports, which I find interesting. Oh, we're getting battled. Intercepted. Infantry guns, nice. And bombing. Oh, there's the... No, it's fully repaired. Interesting. Thought we damaged it. We did damage it. I know we damaged it. Alright, so these are super important. They give you huge bonuses. So, bottom of the list. Boom, boom, boom. Officers are creeping back up towards 100%. We're almost at 1939. They're still attacking us here. I'm a little surprised there. Oh, they launched the Italians retreated, and then the 21st Panzer. The fact that what they're doing is they have 2 Panzer divisions here. One assaults, one recoups, and then they switch. So we can't make progress because one is always good. If we counterattack, then they counterattack, and so on and so forth. Let's see. Well, we're if I could keep them damaged, then they'll stay in port. And we should be fine. Battle of Maidstone. Yeah, we should probably let them... Well, let's let them go out again. One more. Well, we're not... Well, ooh, if we destroy the naval base, then they'll have to leave. And I have battleships sitting there waiting. Come on, destroy the naval base. then they'll have the ships will have to leave the naval base, and my battleships can hit them. Well, maybe... Do we have any better battleships? Because I don't want to lose these screens. Heavy cruisers. Where are they? Here we go. These guys go back and repair, actually. And we'll move those other ones in. We've lost a province. I know. Artillery brigade advance. Very good. That's going to have to come off. Oh, a couple of these things are going to have to come off. Something in here. I thought it said infantry. Industry. That's what it was. I was like, infantry. Nothing on infantry. Artillery brigades and battle commander. That'll have to come off. There we go. All right, I think I'm actually going to leave it right here. Hopefully we'll be able to force the Tirpitz into a battle, which we can wreck it in. We're still kind of stalemated in North Africa, although we are making progress. And actually, before I forget, let's do this. Let's have him logistical bombing and put him on a range, so he'll hit everywhere in this region. Actually, let's have him right here, logistical bombing, and give him a range like this. Down, like that. Perfect. And that way, hopefully, he'll hit this region right here and just kind of knock off those supplies that are moving. So, everybody, if you've enjoyed this episode, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.